Hey. Alright. Kingambit, Shiny Hunt. Pretty straightforward. Hopefully it won't take too long. But obviously we'll have to just pray to the shiny gods just to try and make it work. That's how we do it out here. Just gotta make sure I put my beautiful little thumbnail up and boink. Alright. And public. Because Elgato sucks. Alright. It's official. So, here's the dealio. Let's, can we sandwich up here? We need to find a place to sandwich up. Okay, Savaroni, pepperoni. And sandwich up. Yeah. Make sandwich. Okay. So we have our basic shiz with the hamburger. And then we want steel type, I think, over dark type. Right? So extra hamburger. And I'm kind of running low on herbos, aren't I? I'm not a fan of that. Farming Herba Mystica is kind of tough, isn't it? Have a low chance, huh? All right, let's do hamburgers first because these guys are kind of a bitch. We'll just kind of double up like that. Boink. All right. Put our tomatoes on top, just like that. Throw our onions on there. Beautiful sandwich. Beautiful. Nothing wrong here. I don't see any problems. And bread. And pick. Alright. What a beautiful looking sandwich. That's amazing. Wouldn't you just love to eat that? Isn't just looking at this just like, it's amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful sandwich. Alright, do the weird ass animation. I don't know. Okay. I don't know why it does that. Alright. A tasty original. Steal, steal, steal. Alright. And pack up. And the hunt begins. We're either looking for shiny Poniard or shiny Bisharp. There are some other like, guaranteed spawns and such from other Pokemon in this area, so we can just kind of ignore that. And potentially, if we get Bisharp kind of soon, then what we can do is shiny hunt for another Steel type. With the time remaining, I would say. I know that some people are getting like averages of like 2 shinies per sandwich, which is like kind of nuts. I have not experienced that myself, so kind of ripperoni there. But if we can get it today, that'd be pretty nice. I would like that. Also, I might need to adjust my settings on the volume of the stream because I noticed that the one was like kind of loud. Let me adjust this a bit. Okay. Alright, hopefully that's a little bit better. Alright, we can also find Poniards as well, which are going to be less obvious because they're just kind of small. They're blue. That's the spoiler alert. They're blue. Bisharp and Poniard, both of them will be a bluish color. Instead of red. Instead of red. So if we see blue and no red, that's it. Pretty much. Or very little red, I think. Something like that. In general, red is not good. Red bad. Red bad. That's a guaranteed low kick spawn, I think. We had a semi-successful hunt for shiny Tinkaton last time. Mildly successful because we failed the first attempt at the catch because I crit. And then it took like 2 more hours to find another shiny. So it took a while. I did not get this many frame drops though, I don't think. We're getting a lot of frame drops this session so far. Gotta love that. Now the spawn rate is like not too bad, honestly. It's pretty decent. And I did actually build a Breloom set with False Swipe, Spore, with Toxic Orb, Poison Heal, and what was the last move? I decided to give it, I think, Mega Drain, just to make sure it's not doing a lot of damage, just in case we have to fight like a ghost type. But Mega Drain might be kind of weak, even though it is level 100. So I might want to swap Mega Drain out with something else. I think the last move is just kind of can be whatever, honestly. But I just decided on Mega Drain for now, just to be safe. But we can put something more powerful on later. Maybe it was a rock type Terra when I caught it, so I'm thinking I want to put a rock tomb on it. I think that might be good enough. Non-stab, you know, physical attack, so it'll still do decent chunk, but it won't kill things, I don't think. Okay, there we go. Fair enough. Fair enough, right? And here we go. How long did that take us? We haven't even been streaming for 7 minutes. Right. Oh no, I've been toxic. That's totally not intentional. Alright, how much is this gonna do? Not much, right? Pretty decent chunk, actually. Wow. I mean, I did give it 80 attack EVs, and it's adamant as well. Okay, I don't think it has any moves that will kill itself. I'm pretty sure. Okay, there's the wake up. Iron defense, that's fine. Maybe we should just go for another shiny. Should we do like 2 shiny? Not Kingambits, but like double shiny Bisharp / Kingambit. That would be kind of cool, actually. Alright, guaranteed sleep turn. Let's just throw out another false swipe. Get it at 1 HP. Wake up? Okay. Early wake up, that's alright. Retaliate, not a problem. Yeah, we've put max HP and 176 special defense EVs. So Breloom is a little bit tanky. We put the bottle caps on him as well. We've got Protect just in case we need extra heals. I might put something else instead of Protect though. I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe Stun Spore if Breloom still gets that. Well, I don't think it does. Alright, Pokeball. I'm thinking probably Beast Ball. Beast Ball would be good. Heavy Ball would be nice as well. But something on the rarer side, huh? Master Ball, not really. Heavy Ball would be really cool. I mean, it makes sense, right? Beast Ball makes sense too. I don't know. No one's in the chat to vote for me, so I'm not sure. Let's try Beast Ball first. Yeah, it's gonna break out. We need a crit catch, I think, if that's gonna work. I think we might just do heavy ball then. I think heavy balls probably looks better anyway. With shiny, I think that's gonna look a lot better with Kingambit. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go heavy ball. I prefer that. All right, there's a wake up. Retaliate, not doing much. I missed the old animation from Retaliate, from Gen 7, I think. I think it was the Gen 7 Retaliate that looked really cool. Alright, we'll just keep throwing them asleep. I wonder if the timer is still moving, the internal timer for the sandwich. No crit catches. Lots of early wake-ups. Yeah, but we're taking damage like a beast. Alright, just keep sporing it. We at least get one guaranteed turn of sleep, but if we can get more, that'd be great, because it's not giving me more. Alright, just keep throwing them. No crit. Yeah. Without the crit, it's going to be tough. Man, first turn wake-ups all day long. Bisharp's catch rate is kind of messing me up here. But I think the internal timer is still active for a shiny Pokemon. And so, the longer we take to catch this, the more time we waste. Jeez. Alright, we at least get one extra turn. I would really like the heavy ball catch, but it just doesn't seem to be really working that well. Yeah. It's kind of rough, actually. We're going to have to throw out a lot of these, huh? Dang. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? Just in time for Shiny Bisharp. We encountered this in 7 minutes. So, record time Shiny. Gotham Knights? I don't have Gotham Knights, unfortunately. Last Gotham game I played was Arkham Knight, which was a fantastic game, but I've heard Arkham Knights is like, or Gotham Knights is like kind of iffy of a game, and like is not really a great successor to Arkham Knight. I'm kind of waiting for the Arkham Knight sequel, dude. That is something I will get. Gotham Knights, not so much. Sorry, bro. Gotta get it. Get a Arkham Knight, because Arkham Knight is an amazing game. Arkham Knight is nuts. I played through Arkham Knight, I think, like 4 or 5 times. And there's a crit catch, finally. Alright. Oh, it took long enough. But we got our shiny Bisharp. And there we go. That was simple enough. We got that. We encountered it in about 8 minutes, and we caught it in 14 here. And I don't think the timer went down, so we actually have an extra 20 minutes. Actually, I think the timer did go down, didn't it? It's been about 10 minutes. Yeah, yeah. So the timer does still go down when you're attempting to catch Pokemons. But maybe we can go to a different area and catch a different steel type. Or should we catch another Bisharp / Pawniard? Should we try and go for a second one of these shinies? That might be kind of cool. Or we could actually take the time to evolve him now, since we actually, this is actually a great idea. Alright, let's move you for Tinkaton. We'll put Bisharp there. Let's teach you... Oh, we gotta heal you up. Let's just use a full restore. Make it fast. I'll throw some candies on you. Okay, 62. Ironhead. No, we don't need that. All we need is low kick. Instead of retaliate, I guess. There we go. Alright, let's put low kick number 1 in the party. Rearrange. Just like that. Okay, do a quick save. Alright. Oh, I have to give it the item. I almost forgot. That's really important. Leader's Crest. Give to Bisharp. There we go. Alright, now we can start. We have to take out 3 of these guys and then level up for our Kingambit. Low kick. 4 times effective. Beautiful. Make it easy as pie. Bisharp here as well. We gotta take out 2 more. And because we have the extra chance to spawn Bisharp, we have the extra chance to spawn these groups of Bisharp as well. Which means that we can do this pretty fast, when usually it takes extra long to do. Alright, that's 2 down already. That's 2 pack leaders. 1 more alpha, and there we go. Nope, nope, nope. You. There we go. Low kick. Yoink. Alright, that's 3. We can do 4, just in case. Just in case one of those was maybe not a pack leader for some reason. What do you say, friend? What do you say we do that? Alright, there's another... Nope. Nope, nope. Bisharp. Bisharp. No, not Poniard. No. Bisharp. 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 There we go. How's the shiny hunt going? I'd say it's going pretty well. I think it went pretty well. Yeah. We encountered this in 7 minutes and then caught it at the 14-minute mark. And now we're evolving it. So, yeah. It went okay. It went okay, I would say. And we're trying to think about like if we want to go for another one, or if we want to go for a different steel type shiny Pokemon elsewhere. So I'm kind of trying to decide between the two, you know what I mean? But now we can actually just evolutionize this guy. Or we can wait. We'll wait. We'll wait till that time runs out. And we have this nice little Breloom that we made in prep for catching Pokemon. I already talked about it a little bit, but it has like a Spore, False Swipe, Adamant Nature, gave it all of its IVs that it needs. Fully EV'd, lots of HP, some like good amount of special defense, and then the rest in attack. And extra move Protect, also has Poison Heal with the Toxic Orb for longevity, Protect just in case, and then the last move is definitely just kind of something to hit, something weak to hit ghost types pretty much. So I just went for Mega Drain since I'm like minus special attack and everything. I thought that would be a good move to go for. It's pretty dang weak. But now I think all we have to do is level up the Bisharp at any time, and then we get our shiny Kingambit. And there you go. Maybe we can go for another kind of shiny hunt or something. That's smart. You like that? Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good strat. I had like Rock Tomb on it, but because I'm like adamant and I have like attack investment, then it's like I don't want to risk KOing even if it's like Rock Tomb and it's already pretty weak. Like Breloom is strong enough, and so I wanted to go for something special attack instead. and it also helps with longevity, even though it's a little gratuitous, but it's just something weak to hit ghost types. I did check to see if there was a Pokemon with False Swipe that has Scrappy, so I can hit like literally anyone with it. And the only one that can get it is not in the game currently yet, which is Hisuian Decidueye. So once Hisuian Decidueye gets into the game, then that's something that we can do, and we can get that set on him. But he also doesn't get Spore, so we also get the added bonus of having Spore on Breloom. So the Spore False Swipe combo is pretty nice, plus the longevity of Poison Heal. I don't really have to waste turns trying to heal it or anything. It just passive heals. And then I can even put something else instead of Protect too. Protect is just like for an extra turn of heal, kind of intermittently, just in case, you know, I need it. But I mean, Breloom is strong enough, and I've EV'd it to be a little bit tanky, so like I doubt it's really going to need much of that anyway. But alright, what do you think? So should we go for another Bisharp, or should we go elsewhere for a different, like, random Steel type shiny? Because we have 14 minutes left with the current sandwich that we're doing. And maybe we can try and hunt for some Herba Mysticas for our sandwiches, because we're starting to run low-ish on it. I think we can make like maybe 4 or 5 more sandwiches max, and then we're going to be out, which means that we can't shiny hunt with the sandwiches anymore. So look for something else. Alright, yeah, I'm cool with that. Not really sure where to go though. We can go kind of to this like rock type area. Maybe there's a nice steel type here that we can hunt in this area. If there's any suggestion of a steel type that we should do, then yeah. Yeah, I did. I have a set for a Fluttermane that I created that just super destroys the Charizard. So the Fluttermane that I made for the raid is like kind of designed to be a hard counter. I can literally solo it. I can solo the raid with the set that I have for it. And I haven't, even like if I've been like crit, you know, I still haven't lost. I've done, I think, 4 Charizard raids, and I haven't lost a single time with the Pokemon that I made for it. I wasn't even close to you, but alright. Ooh, shiny Orthworm? It's a 7-star, yeah. It's currently supposed to be the hardest raid in the game. Yeah, it's a 7-star raid. I've done 6-star raids as well, but I haven't made any Pokemon that, like, because there's a lot of Pokemon that you can encounter in 6-star raids, right? And so you kind of want to have as many Pokemon as you can that, or as few Pokemon as you can to actually attack as many as you can. So you want as few Pokemon to be able to deal with as many raids as possible. I have 3 Pokemon currently that I use for raids, but I need more. I need like a couple special attackers. But Fluttermane I made specifically for the Charizard raid to counter Charizard, and it worked like a charm. It worked extremely well. I wouldn't be against a shiny Cufant. I would prefer an Orthworm. I also don't know what the shiny Reva looks like, the car guy. So I'm just gonna assume that it'll be not too different. Oh, I thought that was a Pokeball. That's an Orthworm. Well, yeah. So I can show you too. Yeah, I can take on the 7-star raid pretty easily with my Fluttermane. Unfortunately, because Fluttermane is a exclusive for Scarlet, I only have the one, and so I kind of want to trade someone else for more, which would be very, very nice. Oink. Alright. Let's try to get as many resets as possible. Yeah, I don't care what, like, if we get another shiny, I'd be very, very happy. I think it'd be the first time that I get 2 shinies in one sandwich, which is a fantastic rate of return, to be honest. I have seen, I think I do have a shiny Cufant, and so I do know what I'm looking for with that. I think it's just a kind of a lighter, like a yellow. I don't know what I'm looking for with the Rever Room, though. Love the car guy. The car guy shiny, or like the car guy in general? Because I wouldn't be against having a car guy shiny. I think Orthworms isn't it like a blue Orthworm? I think I might have seen a glimpse of that shiny. I think it's supposed to be blue, isn't it? Finding lots of nice random things around here as well. Some nice valuable items. I'd actually really like a shiny Orthworm. I know Orthworm also gets that, the Shed Tail move, which is like super broken on, what's his face? Cyclizar, right? That you, lose 50% of your health and then switch out for a substitute onto another Pokemon, so it's like U-turn but with a substitute, but you also lose health, so it's like has a downside. You can kind of only use it twice with Orthworm maximum, pretty much, unless you get some sort of like healing move or something. Nope. You're not. I'm not even close to you. Why? Orthworm, get out of here. I ain't got time for this. The timer runs out during a wild encounter. Nope. Shiny Orthworm is blue, isn't it? Right, that's the thing. That's why with Cyclizar it's a lot better, is because of Regenerator. With Orthworm doesn't get that, and so for Orthworm it's only 2 times that he can use it. But yeah, Cyclizar can do it more, which is why he's the broken one to do it with, right? Oof. Big group of Kufant. Interesting that no Caparajas spawn here, though. Something I would have expected. Alright, let's go up to that mountain. There might be other steel types that spawn there as well. Yes, blue. Alright, cool. That's what I was thinking. How much time? 8 minutes left. Alright. I really want to get 2 shinies with 1 sandwich. It'd be so nice. Thing is, if it's an Orthworm, I think we have to just like encounter it quickly. Cause if we don't, then it might like go away, and we obviously don't want that. So we won't be able to save, but we do have a better loadout overall with False Swipe, so like we'll be okay. We'll be just fine. Unless it has some like nutty sort of like explosion or something, you know. I don't really know exactly what Orthworm does, so that's definitely a possibility. Could get something like that. Or what are the odds to use a Shed Tail, you know? Oh, the game's today? Oh, I should, dang. I think I'm gonna grab some food and turn it on. It's going on right now? Shoot. It started at 10, didn't it? Dang. Alright, I might do a shorter stream then. Because I want to watch that. I know we're the underdog, right? We're, Netherlands is pretty heat. I'm interested in watching that game. And then I don't know who Brazil plays next either. I don't know if they determined that yet or not. Yeah, dude, World Cup is hype, man. I've noticed that like World Cup is also like a lot more popular in the States than it used to be. You know? Hi, you're bored? Well, I'll try to help you out with that, but we are currently shiny hunting, which is not exactly a cure for boredom, I can tell you that. Okay, well. But welcome. Thank you for stopping by the stream. You're welcome to stick around. We're all bored here. We're just trying to find something interesting. We did find shiny Bisharp, so if you're here for that, we did find one, and then we're gonna evolve it here pretty soon. Oh, Bisharps can. Poniards are spawning here too. So you're welcome to stick around for that. Yeah, I only watch the World Cup. That's the thing. It's like football season and stuff is cool, you know. But I don't know. There's something about the World Cup that's just like it's like pure magic, dude. Something about it. It's just like I don't know. Just a little bit of like world unity that the world sorely needs. You know what I mean? It's like one of the few times that like everyone comes together and just like to have fun. Like all countries to come together in good sportsmanship and good spirits to like, you know, be competitive and have a good time. You know what I mean? Something about the World Cup is just fantastic. Yeah, so once our sandwich runs out here in about 5.5 minutes here, then we'll evolve our shiny Bisharp into shiny Kingambit. And then we have it. But we still have 5 minutes. So maybe get a second shiny. I hope. I am wasting a lot of time, like, picking up items, though. Maybe I really shouldn't do that. I don't think there's anything down here. I'm still surprised that there are actually Poniards spawning here. Which means that we could get another one, actually, even here. It would be nice to get a Reverum, though, or something. That's not a shiny, is it? No, it's not. I have a shiny Kafant that I got on accident on my Sword and Shield. It's a pretty... It's obvious enough. It's more of a yellow color than the orange that we're seeing. Grew up on it as much as Pokemon? Yeah, dude. Streamed Dragon Quest? Yeah, I don't know about that. Is that like a new free game or something, or like what is that? There's like a little maze here. I should focus on shiny hunting though, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. Last minute shiny Reverum though? Odds? Yeah, I've never heard of, I know what Dragon Quest is, but I've never heard of Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. DS game? Yeah, I don't know if I can, that'll be a good old time in trying to, stream a DS game. That would, take a little while, wouldn't it? I guess I could emulate it, right? But that's illegal. We can't do illegal things. Illegal things are for bad people. Not that I used an emulator to do the video on the Emerald Nuzlocke or anything. Hey, so how's it going? Welcome, welcome. It's a Pokemon spin-off version of Dragon Quest. I think I prefer... Ooh, ouch. Over Pokemon. That's quite the statement there. Ooh. Oh, really? Okay, I thought you guys were, like, joking. I mean, I could try it out. So is it like, it's like Pokemon, but with Dragon Quest, like, monsters? Pretty much, is what I'm getting. It's kind of a cool thing. I'm surprised, like, it didn't, something like that didn't, like, take off. Are there any, like, sequels to it, or is it just, like, the one game? Because, like, that does sound like a pretty decent game, you know what I mean? And you breed the monsters? Dang. Is it as cool as Digimon? Oh, okay, so there's a bunch of them then. Okay, I was gonna say, like, if it was, like, really good, then I'm surprised it didn't get, like, sequels. I assume they're all on DS, right? Also, I think I'm gonna run out of time here pretty soon. Alright, well, I guess today is not the day that we're getting double shiny with our sandwich, unfortunately. Oh. Rip. Oh, some of them in the 3DS. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Yeah. I do know that Dragon Quest is pretty big out there. But I'm surprised, like, certain, like, really popular Japan IPs haven't, like, really taken off here. Like, Fire Emblem has only really just started taking off. Like, with, kind of mostly starting with the Wii U. Oh, that's orange, right? Nope, nothing down there. No, we're gonna run out here soon. And there's actually a new Fire Emblem game coming out. I'm gonna get that one, I think. I like Three Houses so much. Fire Emblem Three Houses is a fantastic freaking game, dude. What a good story. Such a great freaking story. Not like your normal, like, hero versus villain. I mean, you're the hero, but it's like you play from, like, every side of the conflict, which is, like, I love that. You literally, like, you have several branching paths, and each path is, like, its own side of the conflict. It kind of like a war between nations. It's like there's not really, like, a good and bad guy, you know? Your first playthrough, you feel like, okay, I gotta take down, like, all these, like, other, you know, estates and countries, and this guy, you know, I think he's corrupt and he's not great. But then you play through it again and you do, like, the different route, like, and you play alongside, like, a different country. You're like, wait, these guys are actually, like, kind of cool and they're kind of great, and I'm starting to understand, like, why they do what they do. It's just a really cool way to, like, do a game. And you can play through it. I've played through it. I haven't even played through it the full 4 times. I've done it only 3. I'm like 3.5 times. So I still haven't finished it. But, like, for example, like, a game like that took a while. But also because, like, the West hasn't really been exposed to something like Fire Emblem, you know? Dragon Quest is localized after Final Fantasy released. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So it's just overlooked by other IPs, pretty much, is what you're saying. Alright, looks like our timer run out. So, rip, only 1 shiny, but 1 shiny is better than no shinies. So, let's evolve them, shall we? Bag. XL should be enough, right? Boink. More than enough. Jeez. Alright, here we go. Swords Dance, I don't care. I want Shiny Kingambit. Here we go. Shiny Kingambit time. That was super fast. I like the blue, and he still has, like, the red on the blade for his mustache. I like that he still has some of the red too. Katao Cleave. Get rid of that Night Slash. Freaking butt move. That's what that is. Alright. Where are you at? Come out here. Let's get a good look at you. Whoa! He... is that how he moves? Is he riding on his hair? What is going on? What is that animation? Why is he, like, screaming as he... What is that? What is he doing? What? Why? Why is that the choice they made for his animation? He's scooting on his hair. Alright, dude. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, you do your... Why is he, like... He looks like he's screaming. Is that just me? It looks like he's just, like... Like... What are you doing? He does look like he's busting it, dude. Oh, my gosh. Actually, I don't want to waste getting EVs. Looks so nice, though. And we got it in a heavy ball. Oh, and we have to check title. Let's see if you got a title. Summary. No title. Rip. No title. I don't know why it's so disappointing. Alright, we can take the leader's crest off of him now. Can we do that quick? Alright. Well, there we go. Let's go to our boxes and place him among the other shinies. Welcome. Defiant, which is actually pretty good. Well, there you go. That was a lot more straightforward than last time where I failed to catch the shiny. But the thing is, now we're prepared. We have a nice Breloom here. That is nice and prepped for any shiny encounters. We should do pretty well. Alright, let's look to see if there are any Gen 9 mass outbreaks. Because we can do a Gen 9 outbreak for a little bit, huh? Although I do kind of want to watch the USA game versus the Netherlands. I can watch it after, honestly. I can just watch it later. After the game is over, honestly. I kind of want to keep this up. Alright, not really any Gen 9 outbreaks that I really want. Nope, come back. So here's what we're going to do then. We'll save up. Yep. And let's... Actually, I don't think I have to close out, do I? I can just use this as intended, right? Just go forward a day. December 4th. And it changes automatically, baby. Alright, oh, if we have a Charizard raid, I can do that too. So you guys can see what it's like with the, ooh, Mischievous, that's tempting. What else? Gyarados, we literally have 3 red Gyarados, so I'm good. Bronzong, ugh. Mismagius as well on top of it. I do like Mismagius quite a bit, to be honest. I really do like Mismagius and Mischievous. Alright. So let's go do the Charizard raid, huh? You guys want to see what that looks like? Or do you guys not really care to see it? It's up to you guys. Gotta put Fluttermane up at the top though. Then we can take a look at the mass outbreaks as well. And see if it's going to be convenient for us to take them on. But Mismagius is on the way anyway, pretty much. So we'll go to the Charizard raid in the meantime. And we'll show you how it works. And kind of the strategy behind using Fluttermane as kind of a hard counter to Dragon type 7-star raid Charizard. But I can literally just do this by myself. I don't even need other people. Like, it's kind of nice. Alright. Here it is. As you can see, 7-star Charizard, Dragon type. We're offline. Challenge alone. Do it on our own. That's it. That's all we gotta do. There is still a chance that we can fail this, but the strategy is actually, like, good enough that it's pretty consistent. It's pretty consistent. It's really nice. And one thing that I learned that I didn't know is that when the raid Pokemon knocks out a CPU Pokemon, like an NPC Pokemon, it won't take down the timer. The timer will only tick down extra if it knocks you out or whoever else, as long as it's a player that it knocks out. All right. It gets off a free overheat every time. It happens every time, unfortunately. So special attack harshly falls, doesn't matter. He removes it right away. That happens at the beginning of every single turn. He did select me to hit for overheat. He selects randomly. So that kind of sucks that he hit me there. But we can get at least one Calm Mind off, right? So this does kind of change our beginning strat just a little bit. So we're going to get Calm Mind off. He does hit Fire Blast. It's going to do quite a bit. Okay, we're still okay. Just to be safe, we're going to throw out Draining Kiss first. And this should heal us back to full. I think I crit that. Doesn't really matter too much, though. And we're back up to full health. Fire Blast again. Alright. And so, the item that we're running is Covert Cloak. We have Covert Cloak on because Charizard can confuse us with Hurricane, and he can potentially burn us with his Fire Blast. We want to eliminate those possibilities, so Flutter Mane is running Covert Cloak, so we essentially just can't get status at all. So it just eliminates those, I guess, just those possibilities. We'll fake Tears here. I think we have enough time to fake Tears, get an extra turn in there. Then we can, I think, Draining Kiss again, and then Moonblast. He did get paralyzed, which is great. So I think in that case, I'm going to Moonblast then for the extra damage. This should do a good chunk. There we go. Good chunk. And we have 2 attacks out. We have to get 3 attacks out in order to... And we avoid the Hurricane, which is great. That's the thing as well, is that's a couple other things that can happen in our favor, is that he can miss Fire Blast and he can miss Hurricane. Those 2 things can work out for our favor quite a bit. Alright, so now we lose our Calm Minds. So that happened. So now we Calm Mind up again twice. Doing it twice is kind of like the sweet spot. And doing it twice really makes sure that we can take his hits. Charizard does not have any physical attacks on this set, so we're only taking special attacking damage. Hurricane, okay, it does a little bit. And again, it doesn't confuse us because we have the Covert Cloak, so we don't have to worry about that whatsoever. Again, it's a factor that's just completely out the gate thanks to Covert Cloak as our item. So we'll Calm Mind again. We are like close to half health here, so it is a little risky because if he crits us, then we're dead. What did I say? What did I just say? Well, what did I literally just say? He crits us, we're dead. So that was a little risky. So maybe I should have just kind of tried to play the odds a little bit better and play it safe. But the thing is, like, we're still okay. That's the thing. We can Calm Mind up again. We'll get that off for free, and we can do it a second time. So the thing is, we're still fine. As you can see, we got KO'd once, yet we still technically have a little bit extra time than to health ratio. So, like, we're still good. So even though, like, we just got KO'd there, like, we're still alright. We'll Calm Mind again. If he crits us, we should still survive, I think, at this range. So, just as always, we get our 2 Calm Minds off. We're losing a little bit of time here, but it doesn't really make a big difference. We're fine. Gonna get off another attack on us. Hurricane. Just don't crit, and then we're good. Yeah. See, like, when it crit, like, if it doesn't crit, it doesn't do anything. So we'll Draining Kiss, a little bit of chip. See, it KO'd Corviknight, didn't get any penalty to our timer, which is exactly what we want. Fire Blast, not doing much. Now we can Moonblast for extra damage here, pretty freely. Okay. Then we can Terra Blast, not going to do anything to me. I'm immune. I'm a Fairy type. Hurricane comes out and misses. That's actually beautiful. That's amazing. So what we're going to do, now we can Terrasilize and Terrasilize Moonblast. And that will really help us to take out its shield. And then as long as we don't get crit again, it's pretty straightforward from this point. It's kind of just making sure that we can get the setup off in the beginning, dealing with that overheat if we get hit by it, and then making sure that we can make sure we're nice and healthy and we can do our 2 Calm Minds again. And then as long as we can do that, then we're pretty much set. So right now, we're pretty much set. And actually, weirdly enough, because Charizard has Sunny Day, this is like an extra kind of benefit with Flutter Mane, is that if Sun is up, then Flutter Mane gets a boost to his special attack. So thanks, Charizard, for giving me a 50% or 30% boost to my special attack for free. And that just KOs it right there. And there you go. We even got KO'd once, and we were still able to take it out. So there you go. And unfortunately, we can only catch 1. So if we do the raid again, then we can't catch it anymore. But we get a lot of really nice stuff. We get an ability patch there, which I think is a 1% chance to drop, actually. So that's kind of lucky. We get lots of experience candy, lots of dragon shards. We get a PP up. And yeah, that's the thing. With this strat that I have, it's, yeah. I was trying to find out, like, what a really good counter was to Charizard, and like also like trying to figure out what his set was in order to determine the counter. And so I was gonna use my Azumarill right here, which I usually will use anyway for raids. because it just does very well with huge power and belly drum and everything. But it takes mostly special attacks, and who has extremely high special defense and extremely high special attack, and is a fairy type, and gets Draining Kiss, Moonblast. I mean, it gets the extra photosynthesis boost, and you can give it the Covert Cloak to help it out, to make sure that you don't get confused or burned. Like, Flutter Mane just kind of checked all those marks off. And so really, it's just about minimizing the damage. It's literally full special defense, full special attack. It's like built to counter this Charizard. So that's kind of the downside, because like I have to to get more use out of this, because it's full special defense, it won't get as much use in other raids, you know what I mean? So I might change it to make it full HP instead of full special defense once these raids are over. But yeah, like you could see, like that was pretty easy. I think with other Pokemon it's a lot tougher for sure. I think Flutter Mane is just honestly like clearly the best choice to deal with that raid. And since we already completed the Pokedex, and even though it's a Pokemon Scarlet exclusive, we still have the one that we traded for. So yeah, easy peasy. So much for the impossible raid. And the crazy thing is, like, I prepped to have a Azumarill. And okay, all right, Venezuela. It's Veluza, but I don't know. I just like calling it Venezuela. If I ever catch one of these and make a competitive set for it, I'm calling it Venezuela. It just makes sense, doesn't it? Dondozo is giants. Oh my gosh, Venezuela, stop. Ugh, you're annoying. Can we get some hot girls in the chat? Dondozo, can you get out of me, please? This might be a sucky place to try and shiny hunt these, because Venezuela kind of a bitch. Yeah, I don't really know if I want to shiny hunt here, because these water type Pokemon are going to be really annoying. So he even tried to okay, alright. Also, that Venezuela is like licking up that Slowpoke. You see that? Kind of sus, dude. And you just walked away too. He just caught us watching him. Sus, bro. Alright, let's do we want to do a mouse outbreak hunt without Sandwich, or maybe with Sandwich? Would you guys want to do a Gen 9 Pokemon mass outbreak hunt? Or we can check out Mr. this year. Ooh, or should... Nah, I want to save that for a different time. I want to do a different stream where I shiny hunt the Iron Pokemon. Like Iron Bundle, get a shiny Delibird and whatnot. That'd be pretty great. Yeah, there's nothing really here that I want. It's all kind of crap. So, here's what we do. We do the same thing here. We don't have to close out the game, fortunately. We can just system, date time, go ahead a day, and we'll get the notification. We'll get no notification. Oh. Interesting. That didn't work that time. Did I do that wrong? Let's bump up the time a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Nope, that did not do it. Okay. Let's try... Nope, Scyther, stop. Let's try one more. One more day. There you go. Alright, so it's a little finicky, I guess. If it doesn't work, then we can just do an extra day and call it. But anyway, yeah, isn't that Flutter Mane strat just like super straightforward? Like, as long as you know which moves you have and like what you do. Like you literally only use the fake tiers once just to get that bit of extra damage at the beginning, you know. Then you just choose between, you know, making sure you have the 2 calm mines, and between whether you need health or not. So Draining Kiss or Moon Blast for the extra damage. Flittle, but we already did that. And then our charge rate also like respawns too, if we ever reset. We're getting some nice frame rate drops, which is great. Love that. Yeah, there's Flittle and there's Watchel, but we've already done those, right? There's a 6-star fairy type raid. Thing is, I need to do 6-star raids to farm Herba Mysticas too. That's the thing. That's one thing I like. Kind of one of the things optimization wise that I don't know how to do is farming Herba Mysticas. That's something that I want to get on top of. So let's do another reset. I don't want that. We'll do 2 days, right? Okay. The Miss Mages are still showing up here. It's kind of funny. They don't disappear unless I go away. Haunter, Rufflet, Magnum. I feel like I'm seeing the same mass outbreaks though. There's the Fenizen. I feel like I see the same mass outbreaks. Like I've seen lots of Rufflet outbreaks. I've seen Haunter outbreaks. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm just seeing the same ones. Kind of whack. I don't like it. Alright, let's do another test here. Fenizen Shiny isn't really that great, so I don't really care too much for that. No. Stop. Miss Mages. Okay. 2 days each one, right? Really not reset? After 2 days? Bruh. Alright, let's try again. Two more days. There we go. Bronzong, see, yeah, we've already seen that, the Bronzong, right? Swablu, Dreepy. There's that. But I think, didn't we have this problem before, right? But it might be in a nicer spot, though. Maybe we can try that. See, here's the little one. I feel like the mass outbreaks are just kind of the same. Is that just me? Because I feel like I see the same ones. Alright. Well, we can try the Flamora one again. We'll do that. We'll try it, dude. Let's make sure that we have the right lineup here, though. Yeah, we'll put you up there, and we'll put Tinkaton there as well. Alright. Now it should be in the cave, right? But there is a small chance that it's outside here. Alright. So definitely in the cave. So let's go. But I don't even remember if we saw Glamora, like, spawning in caves last time, right? But let's go in. And let's see if we can find it this time. It's in a slightly different spot. So we'll make another attempt at it, shall we? You look just very slightly different. Is that just me? Okay, that's just me. I thought it was like an off shade of purple for a second. Alright. Let's head over towards the Houndoom spawn. Please be a bit more obvious of a spot because it was really annoying trying to look for it last time. Okay, over here. Meditite. Alright. Let's try climbing up first. Aha, hello. Okay, there's 2. Okay, there's more spawning, alright. I'm like, what's going on? Why are there so few? Alright, obvious shiny, not obvious shiny, I'll ask. I can just look it up, honestly. Alright. Cerebi Glamora? Or maybe the Glamora is the next evolution. It's Glamet, right. Alright, Glamet is, like green leaves instead. Alright. I'll keep note of that. Green leaves, green sleeves. Okay. Let's start killing them off, right? And we'll do this for a little while. How's the World Cup going? Still 0-0? I don't think you even have to bother counting, to be honest. I think you can just wait for the visual prompt. Oh, whoops. Ooh, ouch. How long has it been? I guess it's been a while, right? Since it started. Maybe I shouldn't have asked because I did want to watch it. I don't know why I asked if I'm going to watch it. Still, that's painful though. Alright. No, my bad. That's on me for asking. Alright, I'm no longer gonna ask. No more updates. No more updates for me. I would like to watch the rest of it. There's still some time left, right? I will ask how much time is left. 0-2 is pretty mean, though. Yeah, no, it's alright. It's my fault for asking. Like, I literally asked, like, hey, what's the score right now? That's on me. You're just answering my question. About 30 minutes. Okay, that's what I thought. Well, 2 goals in 30 minutes for the U.S. Odds are pretty low on that one. I think the Netherlands kind of got to the heads, huh? Got to them. We can't do it, man. It's too strong. Yoink. Alright, starting to go down. Good, good, good. I don't really want to use a sandwich for Glimmet, to be honest. There you go. Yeah, honestly, the leaves are pretty, like, prominent part of the design, so I think it'll be obvious enough. Honestly, I think something was up with the spawn of the mass outbreak last time. I think it spawned, like, in the side of the mountain or something on accident. Honestly, I think it was probably just a bug. Oof. From a certain angle, the blue kind of looks more green. Defeated a Sableye. Rude. Supposed to take out Glimmet's, bro. I don't want to do what I almost did to the Wattrel before. My Talonflame, I almost sent my Talonflame to kill a shiny Wattrel, and I, like, honestly, it was only based off luck that it actually didn't kill. Because the Wattrel kind of, like, hopped away too far from the spot where I told Talonflame to go, and then that kind of stopped it. So I was a little bit lucky that I got it still this time. Get him. Fine. Don't get him then. Idiot. I also gotta figure out what I'm getting for food today. I don't really want to make anything. I kind of want to make a big mistake and get McDonald's. I kind of want to, like, regret what I eat today, you know what I mean? You know, there's days where you just, like, I just want to, like, not like what I eat. I just want to indulge in awful food. Or I could just not, you know? Alright, we should be getting down here. Only a couple more, right? Should be getting down to the wire, right? Surprised we haven't reached the threshold yet. Maybe we did and I missed it. Nah, I would have seen it. We're close though. Okay, there are not many left. Alright, we're good then. Now we can start our non-sandwich hunt. So we're not getting full odds, but but it's okay. Isn't there another, are there other games today, or is it just the one today? I feel like I saw on the schedule there was a game at 2 as well. Spawn faster, bro. I swear, from a certain angle, the leaves look green. Because of the graphics. The shitty polygons. Why are there so few spawning? It's really empty. Oh, taking your sweet time. There you go. Spawn rate's not great in this mess outbreak. Alright, let's sit back. This might be the longer hunt today, huh? Whoops. Kind of a boring shiny hunt in this cave, huh? At least in the bamboo forest you get like nice scenery, you know? Here it's just brown. Well, the thing is, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat too, because I want to eat while I watch the game, you know. Already got Vietnamese this week. Although it's not a bad idea to do it again, dude. It's so good. It's super healthy too. It's certainly tempting. Man, I don't really want to eat crap food, to be honest. When I think about it more, it's just like the more I kind of feel sick. Like actually thinking about eating it. Yeah, I'm good. The more I dwell on it, the more I'm like, sounds gross. Love what? The Vietnamese, or the fact that I feel sick thinking about like getting McDonald's, and I'm like slowly now losing my appetite because I'm thinking about it. Honestly, dude, Vietnamese is just such a, it's such like you will not go wrong with it. You will not go wrong. I'm just gonna get it again. You just can't go wrong with it. It's always delicious. Or do I want to do like something in between? Like, do I want to do like Five Guys? You know, it's expensive, but definitely not the healthiest with red meat, but better than McDickles. That's for sure. Just a thought. Ooh, wait. JoJo's. I think that's it. I think I just figured it out. I think that's what I want. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Healthy is not the right word, but oh, that sounds really good. Man, I haven't had pizza in a while, dude. Yeah, doesn't it? Oh, it really does. Ooh, I know it sounds good. I'm gonna get half Philly steak pizza and then half veggie. Dude, their veggie pizza is fantastic. Their veggie is so good. Maybe one of each. Am I gonna go crazy and get one of each, dude? Nah, it's too much. Probably go half and half. I also get some of their pizza bread because their pizza bread is really low priced for the amount of food you get, and it's actually really good. And then they use the same dough for the bread as they do the pizza. It's the really nice dough. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the pick for today. I can kind of indulge in fattier food a little bit, while not being super unhealthy, no trans fat or anything. Yeah, I think that's a good pick. Hello? Well, that's kind of annoying to know, actually. What if the shiny spawns in the little, inside the frickin' floor? That would suck. That would be big doo-doo. I would hate that. Oof. Yeah, this is like a really boring shiny hunt. I do think shiny Glamora is cool though. It's a subtler shiny. It's not anything crazy, but I don't know. I like the kind of turquoise green leaves. It's a nice one. Maybe I've already seen it and I'm just blind. But I don't think so. I think it'll be pretty clear when I see it, to be honest. Right, no more Glamora spawning inside the frickin' thing, please. That'd be nice. I think that's what happened, dude. Honestly, I think the mass outbreak spawned, inside the cliff face. If I had to guess. I literally just couldn't reach it. Because, yeah, I can even see him spawning, I saw one go into the wall right there. Um, how would you guys feel about a stream tonight of like doing like Pokemon Showdown theory crafting? Because right now I'm in a pretty good spot in the game as far as like being able to like now being able to build competitive Pokemon. You know what I mean? So like, I think it'd be a good time to like really start doing that now. So I'm prepped really like really well now essentially. I'm really prepped for making competitive sets now in this game. I have all the resources I need to do that. And all the money. That's blue, right? Yeah. Is that something you guys are still interested in or not really? Yeah. The thing is, too late. We can also test the teams live and everything. See how they play out and figure out which Pokemon that we really like. And then make those sets, you know? I already have one team that I've been enjoying playing, which mains Metacham and Cerulege. It's a team I've been liking. I think I talked a little bit about it on stream already too. As Toadscruel, Rotom Wash, and I think Corviknight's on there. Metacham, Cerulege, and there's someone I'm missing. Not sure, I'm not thinking of. Yeah, it's a pretty fun one. Oh, and Goldengo. That's who it is. That's what I was missing. Goldengo's Scarf. I was like, that's kind of a slower team. Like, I'm surprised I don't have a Scarf mod on that. I'm like, wait, I think I do. Who was my Scarf Pokemon? I'm like, oh, Goldengo. There it is. Yeah, that's the team of 6 that I have for that. And I enjoy playing with it. It's a nice one. I might adjust it though, just to have a little bit more like pressure with U-turn, you know. I think U-turn is like, U-turn or Volt Switch are just extra strong this generation with the power creep. Because getting in certain Pokemon safely is just invaluable. Which is why like Cyclizar is so good, you know. Getting in Pokemon with the Shentail. That's why it's so powerful. You can get it in for free because of the substitute. Unless, of course, there's an Infiltrator in play, which usually there's not. Alright, hour and a half in, and we found our first shiny at 7 minutes. That's the magic of shiny hunting right there. It can take hours, or it can take minutes. You never know. Can you stop turning? I'm trying to see your leaves. Thank you. All right. Oh, we could also test out VGC teams and make VGC teams as well. Not just, yeah, that would be fun. I'd like to do that. And they now have, they have an official OU tier now. And, all the OU Pokemon are up there, and then everything else has been dropped down to UU, and then it's just going to continue in that trajectory. They're going to figure out which Pokemon are the usually used tier, and then drop everyone else back down again to rarely used, or RU, and then just going to recycle, repeat, until the Pokemon in ZU or in ZU, you know. Also, I wonder, like, odds that they do DLC. You know what I mean? What are the odds, right? You think they would do that for Scarlet Violet? I feel like they would, right? We're already, like, guaranteed to get access to the Hisuian Pokemon, you know? So, like, that's already technically DLC right there. Because when we get Pokemon Home access, then we can get the Hisuian Pokemon into this game, you know? So I wonder, like, if that's what they count, you know? Because that's not DLC, those are transferable Pokemon. So. Oh, and that includes Alolan Muck, who's unfortunately not back yet. Who is only back when, once we can transfer Pokemon into this game. Then we can finally use our Alolan Muck again. It's been way too long. It's been a whole generation since I've been able to use that Pokemon. It's way too long. What about Dodrio too? That's now 2 generations that we're not going to be able to use Dodrio. Crime. Literally a crime. That's so sad. Dodrio would have been so fun for terastallizing too. It would have been a really fun terastallizer. Dang. 2 generations without it. If they do DLC, if they don't include Dodrio, I'm gonna be upset. I'm actually gonna be upset. Because he wasn't in Gen 8. Remember that every Pokemon was in Gen 7. Right? Every single Pokemon that existed was in Gen 7. Right? So it's been, well, woo! It'll now be 2 generations without the DLC. So honestly, I hope that they do DLC, so I can get Dodrio and terastallize into a flying type. I'd love that. Bring Aegislash back in. Oh, that'd be amazing. Bring my boy back into the fold, please. We do get Honchkrow back, I just realized. I need to farm a Honchkrow. I need to get shiny Murkrow for sure. It is really nice that they're back, finally. One of these streams will go for that. Love me my Murkrow and Honchkrow. Well, I can see that the sandwich odds are very helpful. That's something I can confirm. I don't want to use the sandwich on this though. I really don't. I don't want it that bad. And I don't want to run out in case we really want to do a certain shiny hunt. Like for the iron Pokemon. Just to name a few. Man, I'm really yawning here. I went to bed, I think, at midnight last night, which is the latest I've gone to bed in a very long time. I also got other stuff I need to do today, but I don't want to do it. In the middle of cleaning my bathroom, I'm gonna need to wash my bed sheets and stuff. I want to write another script for one of the Mummy movies. Because I don't want to like keep watching them and like not write the script, you know what I mean? I want to like maybe watch 2 at a time and then write the script for both at most. But if I like watch three different three movies first, then try to write the script for like the first of the 3 that I watch, like it's gonna be tough to write that script. I need everything to kind of be fresh. I still do have like the footage, you know, because I'm using that for like, you know, B-roll essentially for the video, right? And so I still do like have the footage of it, so it's not like I kind of do a one-time watch and I'm done. Like I can skip around and everything. But man, script writing is gonna take a while. Editing is probably gonna take even longer. Editing that video is going to take a while. And I also got to do the voiceover. There's a lot that has to happen there to make that video work. Hard enough doing like a, 4 or 5 minute one like I did for like the Vecna video, right? Where I write the script and do the voiceover, do the editing. It takes long enough just for a short video like that, right? But the thing is, I want it to be a good video too, you know? Like I want it to be like actually good. And so like that means I gotta put the time in. I've been going through and editing my script already as well. Been editing it for like verbal speech more than like script, you know? Like I write it as a script and then I adjust it to be like what I would say like in conversation. Not that my conversation skills are great, but just like so it comes across just more organic, you know. I can say it as I would like normally say something. It doesn't have to be like super forced, you know what I mean? So I've been kind of editing the script in that sense. think what's really slowing us down, like the spawn rate is super slow. That's really hurting our chances here. I think we go to like 2 hours, and then if we can't find it, then I think I might call it. So I've got other things I need to finish up today first, you know. I also still haven't decided if I want to do a workout today. Because I did one yesterday, I did one Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking about just taking a rest day today and then going again tomorrow. When I guess news on that, I'm back down to 170 now. So next week I should be sub 170. Thing is though, like what's different about this time is like before I was like, okay, I did a good job, I can take a break. This time, like, we're super committing. Like, we're going all the way. We're doing weight loss, we're lifting weights, we're getting healthy. Like, my goal for running as well is like to do a sub 5-minute mile. Straight up. Like, no pussyfooting around it. You know what I mean? Kind of like I was thinking like, okay, what's like a realistic goal I can get? You know, so okay, like I can do, you know, sub 7 minutes. You know, that's decent, right? That's a decent mile. And I'm thinking, I'm like, no, like I want to be fit. You know what I mean? I want to lose weight. I want to do the work. I want to lift weights. I want to, you know, get trimmed up. And so I'm like, no, like my goal. I'm getting a sub 5-minute mile. Like, that's the goal. If I can do that, then I can take, you know, a short break or something like that. But not until I get all the way, you know, all the way there. To what will likely be like my max potential for something like that. You know what I mean? So a sub 5-minute mile means running at 12 miles per hour for 5 minutes straight, which is just bonkers. I literally, my recent mile time of 7:39, I think, a few days ago, and I did like 0.1 miles, right? A tenth of a mile at 10 miles per hour for like the last tenth, and I was winded. I was winded after that. So when that happened, I was like, all right, I got a ways to go. Like, not only do I have to do that 10 times, but I have to do it faster than I just did. You know what I mean? Like, I was only at 10 miles per hour, not 12. You know? Granted, I did 0.9 at like 7 miles per hour, and then for like the last bit. Well, what I did was I did it up until I think 0.6, and then I think it was each tenth that I increased it by 1 mile per hour. So at 0.7 I was at 7, 0.8 I was at 8, something like that. Or no, I think because I was at 7. So 0.6 I was at 7, 0.7 I was at 8, 0.8 I was at 9, and then at 0.9 I went up to 10. So I guess it wasn't like just 7 miles per hour the whole way. I was kind of ramping up a little bit. But by the end I was winded. I was winded after that. And after that experience I was like, man, I still got a long ways to go. A tenth of the mile, you know, only 1/10 of what I have to do, and still slower at what I have to do it at. You know what I mean? And I was thinking, I'm like, I'm about at 170 right now, probably, which I confirmed this morning. I'm at 170 flat right now. And I was like, it'll be easier because, I'm going faster and faster, for my average, running speed, right, for a mile, My 2-mile time has been improving as well. And so I'm keeping track of that too. And what was I saying? I just forget my train of thought. So bad at that. Also, I haven't really been paying attention too much to these glimets, but alright, so about 13 more minutes of this. If not, I'm not sweating over it. And I'm still not going to use a sandwich for this. Oh, right. So, like, I'm getting, thinner, so I'm losing fat, gaining muscle, you know what I mean? Between, like, my legs from, running pretty hard, and my cardio level, and my cooldown time, you know what I mean? And so it's like, I'm improving physically in pretty much every way. So it's not like I'm just improving my average, my average run speed, or, my new record, my mile time, or like the strength of my legs, or just the ability for my heart to efficiently distribute oxygen around my body, to keep running. It's also like I'm losing weight, so I'm getting lighter. My body is physically getting lighter, which also like should help as well, right? You know what I mean? I'm exerting less energy for, less weight, right? So it should get easier and easier. And we're ultra committing this time. We are ultra committing. Like, it's happening. It's gonna happen. Before I made the conscious choice to like lose weight, this time I'm like making a conscious choice to be fit, which are, in my opinion, two different things, right? Losing weight doesn't necessarily mean you're fit, you know what I mean? Those are like, it's like one level's kind of low, which is losing weight. Getting fit is a much like higher level, version of that. There's a lot more factors in play there. And being healthy also means like other things too, like reading more, trying to like dopamine detox, you know what I mean? Like not be reliant on dopamine, which, here I am playing a video game right now, which, obviously does not help with that, right? But it's like drinking more water, trying to make sure I get sleep more. I'm trying to catch this damn shiny glimmet. Being on like TikTok, not nearly as much. Not being on my phone very much, actually, in general. Like, I don't spend a lot of time on my phone at all. Really. And I've really enjoyed, like, I'm like no longer reliant on my phone. You know what I mean? Like it's like, if I'm bored, I don't like go straight to my phone. You know what I mean? That's like, it's no longer like a habit. In fact, like I like find my phone kind of boring now. Like if I'm bored, I'd rather go for a book than my phone. Which like is kind of like now more so my natural response to that. Which like, it's a good feeling. to like kind of break that habit and forming, good new ones. Which, like, I still have a ways to go, but it's like, it's nice to like see results. Because like literally like all this week, so like for example, the internet was down in the school yesterday, I think, or Thursday, and like I still have my phone, like my phone still had internet, everything else didn't. The only disappointing thing was like I was trying to work on my scripts while I was there at work, and I couldn't because there was no internet. And so that was kind of annoying, but that wasn't, for entertainment. It was, to work on, right? So that was annoying for that aspect. But, instead of like I didn't even like think about going on my phone. Like that wasn't even like oh, I could do that. It wasn't even a thought. I basically like forgot I had a phone. And sometimes like I forget for a while. I like start to like forget that my phone is lying somewhere until like I needed to like text or call someone. Like I forget where did I leave it somewhere? Like, So I try to keep it in my pocket, because I do need to call and text people on occasion. But then it was like, instead of like being like, oh, on my phone, here we go. Like it was like, oh, I have these books that I can read that I've checked out. And I can just do that. Like that was my like knee-jerk response, and like that was my desire. It wasn't just any more of just like, oh, I could go on my phone. Like no, I can't do that. I should read. You know what I mean? It's like I should versus like I want to. And it kind of made the step between, like it's no longer I should. It's more of just. It was more of the response was, oh, I want to read. Which, like, reflecting on that afterward, I was like, oh, like, that was my actual response, but literally with, like, basically subconsciously without thinking about it. And then yesterday I finished Scythe, which is actually a fantastic book. The first half is okay, but when you get into that second half of Scythe, man, what a great book. It's an awesome book. Now I'm going to be starting book 2 of the series here soon. Thunderhead, which is kind of a lame name when you think about it, but it makes sense in the context of what the Thunderhead is. It's actually pretty cool. Because a lot of books have like obligatory names, like Skeleton Key, or you know what I mean, just like really like weird names like that, or like yeah, exactly. It's like weird names that like don't really have anything to do with like the book. It's like, so like why is it called that? But Thunderhead is like, it literally like makes sense like why it's called the Thunderhead. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Scythe series or read any of it or know anything about it, but like it literally makes sense like why it's called Thunderhead, why the Thunderhead is so important in the story, which is actually something that is like touched on in Scythe and is like one of like the fundamental parts of the lore of Scythe that actually makes like the story possible, and so like it actually makes sense that it's Thunderhead after reading Scythe. Without reading Scythe, you think like Thunderhead, like it's such a like goofy ass name. Like what does that have to do with anything, right? But no, it actually does make sense. Been reading for fun lately. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It just feels better, and I don't know. I don't know if it's just like, I don't really know how to explain it, but I feel like I'm more like mentally exercised. Whereas, like, when I started, my journey, like, reading more, right, I had to, like, kind of force feed my imagination the words, and then, like, force myself to, like, try and see what I'm reading and imagine it. And it was really hard at first. It was, like, very, like, forceful. I had to really, like, basically, like, taking words, like, literally to try and imagine, what was going on. So like any finesse in the writing was kind of like lost because I was trying to like imagine words literally, you know, because I hadn't really done that in a long time because it had been a while since I've like, you know, read, like years. You know what I mean? And so, like basically since middle school, essentially, like was the last time I really read a book, like intently. And so, like, now it feels like my imagination is just more exercised where I can read something and I don't have to actively imagine it. It just, now the images just appear. Just a lot easier. And so I feel like now my imagination just in general and like my mental capacity to form images in my head, you know, of words has improved a lot. And I think that's sort of a skill set that also kind of bleeds into other things too, you know. I think that helps your brain to just kind of exercise interpreting things differently and understanding intent more in words and even in images too. But I don't know what it is, but it's like, it feels like saying like, oh, I exercise my imagination is kind of like a frivolous or like gratuitous thing to do. But I really just feel like my brain is just healthier. I don't really know how else to explain it. But it just like feels like my brain is like healthier. It's like sharper. It's more well-rounded. You know what I mean? That's the only way I can like really describe it. So, it's been really nice. But I almost like thought about not finishing Scythe because like the first half is like good, but it didn't really capture me. You know, I enjoyed it. But getting into the second half of that book, whew, there's some good shit. There's some good shit in the second half of that book, man. There were some parts that just hit different. It's a great series, written super well, and it's kind of a stark contrast. And I think I talked about this too, but it's a bit of a stark contrast to the Inheritance series by Christopher Paolini, where he spends a lot of time like with descriptive things, where we linger on scenes, we linger on characters and moments and relationships to really flesh out a gigantic world because it's so unfamiliar. Whereas the Scythe series, I don't even know the author's name, I have to find out, but the Scythe series just doesn't do that. It does a little bit of it on occasion, more across the fleshing out of relationships between characters, which is very important in the series. But it doesn't like describe landscapes, you know, or the intricacies of like one's clothing or appearance. It more so lets you understand the images yourself without, you know, blatantly describing every detail, you know. And so because of that, also the book moves faster. You know, it doesn't really spend a lot of time dilly-dallying. There is a little bit of dilly-dallying in the second half of the book, which I'm like, didn't really need to be there, in my opinion. But you know, can't be perfect to your own preference, right? Alright, looks like we hit the 2-hour mark. We'll do a couple more resets, and then I think we'll call it for the stream. I'm gonna order some JoJo's, baby. Enjoy some FIFA. Kinda clean up stuff I gotta clean up, and I feel like I really should commit to doing one movie of the script today. Otherwise, I'm going to start putting it off, you know what I mean? I want to kind of keep the momentum if I can. Kind of like I've been doing with working out, you know? You got the momentum going and you don't want to lose it. What kind of lost me with the momentum was yesterday when the Wi-Fi wasn't working. Because I wanted to work on the script, you know, in school. But I literally could not. So that's the lost momentum right there. And that's what was the scary thing about me getting COVID and being sick, was that I had already started, working out and everything. So that when I got COVID, I like had to stop for a good almost 2 weeks, pretty much, to recover. And that's lost momentum right there, you know what I mean? And in that time, I also gained weight. And I wasn't even eating that bad either. I really wasn't eating that bad. But like that was the lost momentum right there, which was kind of scary. But I was determined, and we're back at it, and we're pretty much back to full speed, essentially. But yeah, I want to commit to doing one movie for the script, which will bring us to 3 out of 26. So, thing is, we got a ways to go. Got to keep the momentum going while I can, right? I also might spend some time on my own time trying to farm Herba Mysticas too. Because the more we have of those, then the more shiny hunts that we can do, and the more sandwiches that we can make, and the better odds we have. So that's something that's going to be really useful to get. And it's like the one thing right now where I have a deficit of are Herba Mysticas. Pretty much every other material in the game that I need, I have it all. You know what I mean? And I will have access to it for a very long time. Herba Mysticas, not so much. I need to farm those. Alright. One more reset, then we're calling it for the stream, I think. What time is it? Yeah, 12 o'clock. Oof. The day is flying by, man. Alright, last chance, Glimmet. This is it for you. It's now or never. Make yourself known or be a butt. Those are your choices. Oh, I thought that was a Ralts for a second. What just spawned here? Umbreon, what are you doing here, bro? Just showing up, saying hi? Alright. Maybe we missed it because we were talking a lot, but... Yep. Alright. No Glimmet for us. But, we got our beautiful little shiny Kingambit in our heavy ball, which I think looks pretty great. But anyway, that's it for this one. Another slower stream today, but that's just how it goes. So thank you guys once more for supporting the stream. Always appreciate it, as usual. Thank you for your time, and hopefully we'll see you tonight. See you guys.